Scoring. When a player completes a hand on the card, they announce Mah Jongg and expose their hand for validation and scoring. West. That's it, Mah Jongg. Scoring is done by points or payment. The winner collects the value on the far right from each of the players. Most use money today, but back in the day, betting and paying was done with chips, kind of like a poker chip. Each player had their own rack. You'll find older sets with 5 racks, one for the better, which is 5-handed mahjong. Betters we'll talk about at another time. So if you had 5 people, each player would carry around their own rack when they moved. Each player started with a designated amount in chips of various colors, and each was designated a denomination like Monopoly. Don't feel the pressure to play for money. You can simply write down points as you would in any card game, keeping score on paper. What you win is bragging rights to the day's game. Here's an example of how the chips might have been distributed, found in the Mahjong Made Easy book or at Tom Sloper's website. Each player is given 1,000 points in chips to start and is divided as follows. The division of the chips that was suggested was based on the number of chips you had of each color. 2 coins of a color, here we'll say in white, will be worth 200 points. 4 coins of a color, which we'll say blue, is worth 100 points each for 400 points. 6 coins of the color green will be worth 25 points each, so you'll get a value of 150 points. 10 coins of the color red will be the value of 5 points, totaling 50 points. The total coin value will be 1,000 points, or if you wish, $10 if you want to buy in. Tom Sloper suggests breaking it down if you wish to use a $5 buy-in. Here's another way you might want to make your payout if you decide to have $5 worth of tokens or 500 points. Converted to the following. The white coins are 50 cents. 4 per player would give them 200 points or $2. The blue coins are 25 cents. 8 per player equals $2 or 200 points. The green coins are all 10 cents. 8 per player gives 80 per player points, or 8 per player, 80 cents. The red coins are 5 cents, 4 per player, 20 points, or 20 cents. It's okay to improvise if you have different point values you'd rather use. You can start with 1,000 points, 800 points, 500 points, 300 points, or that converts to dollars, however you see fit, as long as your group agrees upon it. Just make sure that when you put on your coins, you make sure you lock it in so that you don't lose them when you move from table to table. Let's talk about the points you can score. Different hands are valued higher than others. This is an introduction to scoring recognized by the National Mahjong League. You can get their official ruling of scoring in their Mahjong Made Easy instruction booklet. Tournament scoring is different by tournament directors on a competitive level. The values printed on the far right of each line, or coins awarded when you achieve a valid mahjong, and it is declared. The values range from 25 cents to the big hand of 75 cents. A hand with a C next to it is concealed, are less probable, and are awarded a higher score. The scores also increase if you have more pairs in it, if you have more requirements in a group such as a quint. Or those singles and pairs in the bottom right-hand corner are awarded more points because the difficulty to obtain and with the lack of use of jokers. You get bonus points, which is written on the back of your National Mahjong League card, for having a jokerless hand. Bonus points are awarded if the hand is jokerless, meaning that the hand contains no jokers at the end when Mahjong is called. The bonus points are the points that are awarded, and they are doubled, again, for a jokerless hand. Back to our original game. Player 1 on my right had discarded the West. The West gave me a Mahjong. The Mahjong is valued at 25 points. Because player 1 discarded my winning tile, the West, to give me Mahjong, she will pay me double the value of 25. If it was points, I would gain 50 points. If it's money, it will be 50 cents. Player 2 and player 3 will only give me 25 points each, or 25 cents. So with the value of player 1's 50, player 2's 25, and player 3 25, I now have earned 100 points, or $1. Just to review, when your opponent, which is player 1, discarded my winning tile, they will pay the winner double regardless of how many exposures you have, and others will pay you single value of the hand's points. Again, the base scoring will be from a minimum of 25 points to a grand total of 75 points. Only the winning player will get the points at the end of each hand and score up if you're keeping a tally. While in tournament play, the winner will be recognized for points, and some competitors will have negative points. Each will accumulate points after many hands of play and have a grand tally. These are determined by the tournament director. The points in a home game are often converted to coins and are distributed after each winning hand. As I had mentioned already, player 1 is owing me 50 cents. Player 2 owes me a quarter. And player 3 owes me a quarter. Now I have gained $1 for my winning hand. The points in a home game often are converted to coins and are distributed after each winning hand. Groups gather with a cap on how many individuals will be willing to lose for the game day play, and these are normal amounts from $3 to $5 to $10. These amounts are called pie, which stands for purse is empty, how much you're willing to lose. Pie money refers to the total amount that can be wagered in their entire games. Each player brings their share of pie to the table. There is an established limit on which they are willing to lose. They use decorative Mahjong wallets or a special wallet, which can also hold their Mahjong card. In this example, I have a $5 pie ready to go for my Mahjong game. If you lose and go pie, your purse is empty. You may continue to play, but do not contribute to paying the winner. Once you start filling your purse up, You are back in the game, contributing the winner. You do not owe in arrears and do not keep a record, so no IOUs, and hopefully your game will improve and you'll start winning again. What should your limit be? Don't clean out the piggy bank just yet. A good rule of thumb I found is $1 per hour of play. So if you play from 1 to 4, that would be 3 hours. Each person should bring a purse, change bag, or something to carry their change in with $3 in change. If you have a fifth person, a bettor, again we'll talk about a bettor later, you should add $1. Different groups have also created house rules to make the game more fun, and their method of scoring can be different. Please make sure all players are aware of the house rules in advance so there is no disagreement. And please make sure you determined your pie prior to individuals gathering. The official rules are found in the National Mahjong Made Easy instructions, but you could also find simple scoring on the back of your National Mahjong League card. Let's go over all the different ways on which you can get paid on your winning hand. We've already completed one where another player discards your winning tile. Let's talk about if you pick your winning tile from the wall. It's my turn. I am waiting for just one more tile to complete my winning hand. I pick a tile from the wall and I rack it. And sure enough, it's my winning tile. I picked it myself and I claim Mahjong. I display my tiles. All the other players validate my hand that I was playing Winds and Dragons. The value is 25 cents. Each player, player 1, player 2, and player 3 will now owe me 50 cents each. The total value for that winning hand that I picked myself is $1.50. Now let's look at the hand again. What if I was playing and it was my turn and I picked a tile and I could do a joker exchange on player 1. I hand the tile to player 1 and she hands me the joker. The joker goes in my rack and now I have Mahjong. I did it myself. So it is the same payment as if it was self-picked. I would declare Mahjong and put up my tiles and everyone would validate it. I had won the fifth hand down, which is worth 25 cents. That would double because I picked it myself, even though it was a joker exchange. Player 1 owes me 50 cents, player 2, and player 3. So that is $1.50 hand. In every scenario, if the hand had been jokerless at the end when I declare Mahjong, as in the example, the hand, whether concealed or exposed, has no jokers at any part of the hand when I declare Mahjong, the hand gets paid double the value. Even if the hand had jokers during the game and have been exchanged, the hand is still considered jokerless if at the end of the game it contains no jokers. The only exception is singles and pairs are not doubled for jokerless. They are already jokerless and they are awarded a higher score because of it, which is on the far right. The score is already doubled. Why not try scoring in your next Mahjong game, whether you use coins, tokens, or pen and paper? The original Mahjong game was intended to be scored, just like in your Monopoly game. Can you imagine not playing Monopoly without the money? Mahjong was intended to play with poker chips of sorts. So why not try using the values on the far right for what they were intended for. Keep track of your score. Good luck in your next Mahjong game.
What attracts you most to Mahjong? Tell us in the comments below. Give us a like by clicking the thumbs up and click subscribe to not miss our next video. It's your move. If you'd like to take lessons from me, you can contact me on Instagram at Mah Jongg Class, or on Facebook, or on my website. The easiest way to get in touch with me is to email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. Thanks for watching.